For sure.
So I'm gonna ask you about so I had one time I had saw you doing a story time. This was about a year ago. So this is before I tried to reach out to you the first time. You was doing a story time. You was speaking about scrap, and you spoke on his dad, Big Les, and you basically was telling a story about how allegedly that Les came to y'all neighborhood one time and he was like, because Makado and Scrap was real close. And I want to say this too before I get to that. Because I was trying to ask Butta about that when I interviewed Butta. I was trying to ask Butta about his relationship with Makado, or with Scrap, his relationship with Scrap relationship with Makado, and then I know you was close with Makado, you was close with Scrap at one point.
Right.
So I was trying to get to the bottom of that, and then he just had his own point of view of whatever.
For sure.
Did you see that clip? And if so, you could speak on it, and then I could get to that because I wanted to make sure you get your side.
I seen it.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. Let that. Okay, they got it.
I seen it. It was funny because I asked him about that when I seen it. You know what I'm saying? Like when he said what he said, I just I ain't get mad or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I asked him like, so when me and Mac become goofies. I really want to ask him about Mac. I don't care what he said about Mac. You know what I'm saying? I know that who I am. I know who I am. And I know he know who I am. So when I seen that, my whole thing was just where did you get that from?
Right.
Why you feel like I was, because like, me, when I know niggas and they know me, I just want to see what a disconnect is. Like, me all my life. The fact that you calling me a goofy is, I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? So I just DM'd him on some casual shit. Like, when did that happen? You know what I'm saying? When did I become a goofy? And he was saying like, he don't want to speak on that and I don't want to entertain that. We the same people. He don't talk bad about me. And I told him, I said, "Fo, you saying that to me, but in the interview, you just called me a goofy." You know what I'm saying? And that don't hurt. That don't work with me, cause I ain't no goofy, and I put belt on your homies. I told him that, and I ain't gonna lie, I played that for you, so I told him that. You know what I'm saying? Don't confuse me with no goofy, because I ain't that. You know what I'm saying? And I said that to him exactly how I'm talking to you. I ain't get mad. I don't get mad because he know who I am. And he know I ain't no goofy. But you said I was, so now let me make sure you remember who you talking about. But I ain't no smoker, nothing. He regretted saying it sounds like, you know what I'm saying? But at that moment, that's why I say for just be running their mouth sometimes. You just gotta be cool, be careful. Mac in jail, I'm not. I heard what you said. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you talking about me on wax, you gotta now, I want to see why you say that like that.
No,
You know what I'm saying? Because you know me. Like, you ain't just a nigga who don't
Y'all
know me
each
for
other.
real or knew me later on down the line a little bit and you speaking, running your mouth like a fan. You a nigga who known me since the beginning, gang. Like, you know me for real. Like, all that, you acting like I'm a goofy, that shit ain't gonna fly with me. You know what I'm saying? So, I told him that shit, you know what I'm saying? I know he got off the wall. He ain't mean it, though. He good.
For sure. So, yeah, for sure. Like, I always be getting in the middle. But I hear you got to say your piece. He said his piece,
Yeah,
so it is
sure.
what it is. Like, you know what I mean? It's y'all interview. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. So, it's like at the end of the day, the question initially was like at one point, like I say, all y'all was cool in a sense, like to an extent, or cordial.
Yeah.
So when I asked Big Les that about him coming to like beg for his son, like to not get harmed or something, he said that wasn't true. He said that was a false statement. He said that he ain't know you. Now, I wanted to just get your point of view on that and not no messy shit. We ain't got to go crazy or nothing,
Right.
like, cause I'm not trying to get that out of you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I just
Wait, say the question again.
Okay. I saw a live or something or a story time you was doing a while back, and you was basically saying how Scrap and Makado had got into it, but they was best friends at one point. They got into it, but I guess they lived on 600. They lived in y'all hood.
Right.
So basically, at one point when it got wild or something, you were saying like Big Les came to y'all hood to like ask for y'all to not to harm his son or something like that. And when I interviewed him and I asked him about that, like, and he basically was saying like that ain't true and he ain't know you. but I was just gonna get what was your point of view on that? Him saying that like and like you know that sound kind of messy.
None. He DM me.
Okay,
Let's
okay, okay,
DM me. We had a conversation.
okay, okay. Y'all talked about
And
it.
first of all, I told him, when niggas come see me, bro, I ain't backing down from what I said, bro. You did that. I got DM telling me yes, bro. I mean, I get what I told him. Like as an OG, like I respect the OGs, and not me being a father, I understand what you was doing. But yeah, just like you know that you did that happened. That's not nothing I'm making up. And the fact that you saying you don't know me, and I want one of them faces, that's some shit that I don't even gotta go back and forth about. Because people who know what they know that's not a fact. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
you might feel like you didn't know me because you was a op daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you weren't supposed to know us. You ain't know none of us if you saying you ain't know me, but you knew what was going on. But like I said, I respect, you know, Big Les. You know what I'm saying? He was being a father. But I don't take back what I said. That shit is a fact.
Right. Okay.
That shit a fact. But he DM'd me, man. He asked me to come on this platform. I might. Cause I ain't got no problem letting him know on his platform like you did that, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't even gotta be about that. It could just be about us just talking grown men.
I think y'all should do that. I don't want to get in the middle of it, but I ain't have to cut you off. But I think y'all should do that because I ain't gonna, you a mature dude. Like even
Yeah,
though
I'm super mature.
when I see that, I can see that. You know what I mean? When I'm sitting in your face, I can see that. But go ahead. Yeah.
He hit me up and I'm sorry I had like, you know, cause when you talking on my story time, sometimes I'm getting a little carried away, a little animated. But it's fact. But I might have said it in a way, you know, he ain't like or wasn't receptive to. And I apologize for that. I told him I get what he was doing. I understand. I'm a father. I would have did it for my son. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, that happened.
Yeah,
He
okay.
did that.
All right, for sure that. All right, so